Welcome back to the channel, guys. I hope you guys are great. I hope you guys had a great day. So we are still on our transformation journey, guys, that we will discuss in detail in the further video. But before that, guys, I still need to go and do some grocery shopping for the food items that I'll be eating during this transformation. Also, guys, it's raining in UAE since last night, so I'm quite skeptical that if I can drive my car to the grocery shop without getting stuck anywhere. Guys, I'm gonna make myself coffee. This is the last cup of coffee with milk that I'll be having because after this I'll be having only black coffee. So I'll enjoy that and then we'll go to grocery shopping and I'll show you guys what it is exactly that I'm eating to lose fat and get shredded. Alright guys, so we are on our way to the grocery. It's raining so much. I think it's because of some emergency or something. They have kept the lights off in my building. I'll just show you guys how the raining looks like in my. So the entire parking space is flooded right now. But I don't know. Let's see what happens outside. So it does look like that there is no flood or anything in the area that I live in because of the infrastructure. I'm just hoping it's everywhere where I'm going right now. So let's hope for the best. Alright guys, the grocery shopping is done. If there was one advice that I will give you guys for grocery shopping will be to always have a list with you and write down all the things that you want to buy. I did the same mistake and I'm pretty sure that I've forgotten a lot of things right now that I will realize at the time of cooking. But anyways guys, we'll just go home and I'll show you guys what are the food items look like and how we are planning over things. Alright guys, we are back from grocery. So quickly I'll show you guys what I basically eat and what I'll be eating during this transformation. So these are some smoked chicken breast slices. So I usually add this one with eggs in the morning. So yeah, we have this, then we have eggs, and I have red meat. But I wanted to try beef, but I don't eat beef, so I'm gonna replace that with red meat. So and this is minced, so easy to make. Basically you don't have to cook it for a while. You can directly make it on a pan. Then we have this butter spray. I use this just as a replacement for butter or oil. So this is 0 calorie, by the way. So there is no calorie in this, and you can cook your eggs or your chicken or anything with this. Next I have some sausages. So what I do is once in the morning, if I have eggs, I'm gonna mix that with this smoked chicken slices, and the next time I'm having eggs, I'll just add some sausages. So we got that, and then we have some green peas. I like to mix this with the minced red meat just for a flavor. Doesn't really do anything, just for a flavor. Then we have a frozen chicken breast, pretty much explanatory. High source of protein and one of the main sources of protein in this diet. Then we also have some chicken burgers. This is quite like a cheat meal for me during this transformation if I want to. So even if I do cheat, this only high protein and there is no carbs, almost no carbs in this. So this is a good replacement for me for cheat meal. Then we have some chicken thighs. Again, this is something that I like to cook as a dinner during this transformation, or I'll be cooking as a dinner during this transformation. Just 4 or 5 pieces of these, and it just keeps the flavor going. You know, you get pretty bored. It's pretty boring to just eat chicken breast, so just to change the flavor, I'm gonna eat chicken drumsticks. And then all of the food will be pretty much cooked in butter. So I use butter, or I'll just top it up my dish or meal with olive oil. So these are two sources of protein. But butter is good, guys. Don't avoid this. This is really good for you, really good for your skin. And that is it. I'm pretty sure, guys, I'm missing few things that I can't remember, but once we'll do a full day of eating, I'll show you guys how I prepare my meals and everything looks like. Alright, guys, so I'm back. I just did a 30 minutes cardio session and trained my abs and my neck. So I'm recording a full day of eating for you guys, which is going to be a 2100 calories. A majority of the calories are coming from fats, and then protein and carbs are almost zero. So you can call it like keto diet. You know what, we'll call it a keto diet. So it's my keto diet for 2100 calories. And let me show you guys how the first meal looks like. Alright, guys, so post cardio, this is the time when I'll be consuming my first meal. So the first meal is going to be 5 whole eggs and 50 grams of chicken salami, and I'll be using butter, about 1 tablespoon. And let me show you guys how I prepare that. Once the pan is heated up, we're gonna add about 1 tablespoon of butter. I am kind of used to it, so I can use a knife and use exactly 1 tablespoon. Step 2, we're gonna add salt. So guys, during a keto diet, you guys need to maintain your sodium level. So definitely you guys don't have enough carbs in your body for you to feel hydrated. So in order to stay hydrated, have more sodium, just a little more, so the salt can hold the water inside your body and you will feel hydrated, which is eventually gonna help you with better pumps during the workout and everything. This is how the eggs look. I'm gonna add salt and pepper, and then we're gonna scramble them. Just add salt. I'm just gonna scramble them in the pan itself. You keep the heat on high and just scramble them quickly. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna just lay all the eggs in this bowl. This is the bowl that I used to use to have pretty much all of my meals. And now it's time for the chicken salami. So this is about 50 grams, and I'm just gonna break this down into small pieces and let it cook for like 30 seconds. And just stir this up. Once this is done, this goes into the bowl. Okay, guys, so this is how the final product looks like. Basically, this meal has 51 grams protein, and the carbs are very less, which is 5 grams, and fat is about 35 grams. Alright, guys, so I'll enjoy this meal and get back to work, and I'll see you guys in the next meal. Time for our second meal, which is going to be about 200 grams of red meat, and we'll cook that in butter. This is actually a very simple meal, and also my pre-workout meal. So I keep it simple because, guys, I highly believe the simple your meals are, the easier it is to follow them. The more you make it complicated and you add new stuff, it's only going to be difficult for you. So I do this because this works for me perfect, and I would advise you guys to do the same. So let's just quickly make this meal. Alright, guys, so to create this meal, the first thing we're gonna need is 1 onion. So we'll quickly chop the onion. We're gonna need one green chili. Let's just use two of them. So we'll chop them as well. I'm telling you guys, this is the easiest uh, red meat meal you can say that you're gonna prepare ever. Onion and green chili is ready. You're gonna heat up the pan and add about 1 tablespoon of butter, and then we'll cook the onion, and then we'll add our red meat. This is actually minced red meat, so it's just easy for me to digest. So we'll add about 1 tablespoon of butter. Now the butter is heated properly. Now we'll add our onion and green chili. So guys, once the onions are almost brown, I'm gonna add this green piece. I'm not gonna add a lot of this, just some, because I like the flavor of this. That's it. Now it's time to add some ginger garlic paste. So guys, the way I like to cook is I like to build the base first and then add the meat. So I'm just gonna add ginger garlic, and then once it is cooked, then we'll add the red meat. This is how the base looks like, and now I'm gonna add meat. Just making sure that there is no extra water going with the meat. From here guys, this is now we are almost done. We'll just add some spices, and we'll allow this to cook, and that is it. This is how simple it is. So let's just add the spices and wait for it to cook. Let's give this a good mix. Alright guys, so this is going to take about 10 minutes to cook, and I'll show you guys the final product once it's cooked. Alright guys, this is how the final product looks like. And we're gonna add some cheese on these, maybe a little bit more. So the macro for this meal is 38 grams protein, 41 grams fat, and carbs are almost zero. I'll finish this meal and I'll see you guys in the third meal of the day. So it's time for the third meal, which is going to be 150 grams of chicken breast and about 200 grams of chicken drumstick. I keep switching them between chicken thighs and chicken drumstick. So, but today we are using chicken drumstick. So usually guys, I do grill this, but today since I feel like I have a cold, so I'm gonna use this packet of soup, and I'm gonna make a chicken soup with this. So this is pretty simple guys. I'm just gonna put this into the pot, and I'm gonna cut the chicken breast into small pieces and just add them all together. Simple guys, this is the chicken breast, and I'm just gonna cut this into small pieces. So this is how the chicken looks like, and now we're gonna add that into the pot and let it cook. So I'm gonna add some water. Actually, we'll need a lot of water because I really want the chicken to cook properly. So you're gonna add water, keep the flame on high, and just for some flavor, and this is also really good when you have cold. So I'm gonna add some garlic as well in this. And then we have the soup is almost starting to boil. We'll add the chicken now. I mean, I could have done this with my hands as well. This is it, guys. This is pretty much it. Our work is done from here, and we're just gonna let this cook for a while. So this is not the original meal that I've planned for myself during the diet, because the soup has about 6 or 7 grams of carbs per serving. So per serving of this packet has about 6 or 7 grams of carbs. This is not what I originally wanted to eat, but because of this cold, I'll prefer this soup. So this will cook, and we'll wait until it's cooked, and I'll show you guys the final product. Alright guys, this is how the final product looks like. So the macros for this meal are about 66 grams of protein, 20 grams of fats, and 5 to 6 grams of carbs. So I'll finish this and I'll see you guys in the last meal. It's time for the final meal, which is going to be 100 grams red meat, 100 grams sausages, and 3 whole eggs. So for cooking the eggs, I'm going to use a 0-calorie butter spray that I showed you guys earlier. So this is basically 0-calorie, and it's really good when you're trying to count your calories. And then I'm going to add the eggs and let it cook for a while. Then I'm going to add sausages, and I always try to cook about 100 grams of extra red meat so that I can use it later in the day. And that's exactly what I did right now. So I have that cooked already, so I'm just going to add all of these in one pan. So you can call this a one pan meal, and let it cook, and that's pretty much it. I'll just quickly scramble them and try to keep them at one corner of the pot. Sorry, try to keep them at one corner of the pan. Eggs are cooked at one corner. Now we're going to add about 100 grams of sausages. So I always try to cut them into small pieces because that's easy for me to eat. I don't have to use like a fork or something. I can just use like a spoon and complete eating. So this is going to cook. Add our red meat that we cooked extra. Now we'll just mix this and let it cook for about 2 minutes, and it will be ready for us to eat. This is how the final meal looks like. The macros for this meal is 52 grams protein, carbs are about 8 grams, and fats are about 32 grams. And this is how we complete our 2100 calorie full day of eating on a keto diet. This is something that I'll be eating for the rest of the transformation. Definitely I'm going to keep reducing the calories week by week just to shred my body fat percentage down more. So the calories that I'll be decreasing is going to be fats. We want to maintain the quantity of proteins so that we don't have muscle loss and we have constant growth in our muscle. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe, make sure to like, and make sure to share this video. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Until then.